Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Terra Luna. A few things have happened here and it's worth pointing out where we are in terms of the Elliott waves. We came up here later than other cryptos, started a bit later with a massive run up, or we at least had a very extended run to the upside here and peaked with the wave 5 here in December. So it took very long to see the peak, and what we then saw here end of December was, in my view, just a wave B. So if you're not familiar with that, you can check out my second channel, More Trading Online. You can find a link in the description that explains here these patterns, the Elliott waves and so on. But overall, we had a very, very long wave here. Yeah, very long corrective wave. And overall, in terms of where we currently are here, we are in this wave C. Yeah, so we have come up to the wave 5. Then started with the wave A, B, and now we are in this wave C, as so many cryptos are doing. That's at least my view, what we're doing. In the wave C, you have to come down normally, depends, but there are other ways as well. But typically you have to come below the wave A, and we've done that already. Yeah, so we've done that already. Here, that was on the 31st of January, where we came with the wave, with a low here at around... Where were we? At around $43. We came to the, just below the wave A basically, which was here. The wave A was on the 4th of December at around $48. So we talked about that in the last video, that theoretically, it has done a wave C. It has done a wave C. You could theoretically see it turn around here. It has found support at the 200-day moving average. Did not get yet in my target area though. I do therefore expect another move down, at least I would say here to the 0.618 fib level at $33. But nothing is guaranteed in these markets. It's all about probabilities. But looking at the wave count, what we're doing here with this move down, I do expect another move down. That is the same expectation that I have for Bitcoin. So I would think that on the 31st of January here we made a low of wave 3. Quite similar to what Bitcoin did as well, and we are now in this wave 4 before we come down in a wave 5. We had a descending wedge on the chart here, and descending wedge can normally be considered a bullish pattern. So it did break out here. It looked first as if it would be breaking to the downside, but it didn't. It actually then broke to the upside here after it found support just at the 200-day moving average, and then found support and is now moving higher. 200-day moving average provided great support here. And in this wave 4, how high can the price actually go? To do that, we have to take the fibs again from the top of the wave 2 to the low of the wave 3, and then we get an idea of where the price could be heading. And then looking at where a wave 4 normally goes to, we are doing here, and let me take these out for the moment here. So you can see here the fib levels, and the minimum a wave 4 needs to do is the 0.214 fib level. That would be at $54. Now we've seen that already. Yeah, we've come above that area. So I'm going to show you that here as a target area just to make it visual. This area is what we need to see. Yeah, the 0.214 was the minimum already seen. So theoretically the price could now move down, but obviously it's pulled up a little bit with Bitcoin at the moment. Also, the ideal level for that, you might remember it from my Bitcoin videos, is the 0.382 fib level. In this case, that would be $62.83, roughly. So let's call it $63. So this is ideally where the price could get to, but a maximum in a wave 4, it could do here $68. Yeah, that is where I would expect it at least to, or in a maximum to get to the 68, but most likely here the 63. So I think that's what the price can do. What makes me confident that this is a wave 4 and not already a new way to new all-time highs is that it is reacting very well to that retracement here to the 0.214 fib level. It did go through, but now finds support there. Okay, so it's reacting to these fibs, so they are absolutely relevant Fibonacci levels. Yeah, so I quite like that. And I think imminently we could see further upside here based on the wave count before we then come down once more. That is what I do expect for Bitcoin as well. So of course it depends a bit on what Bitcoin is doing in terms of timing. And so let me just put that target area here in again. How far Bitcoin goes up, of course, it depends on that, yeah. Right, so we've identified the next key resistance areas where the price could get to. I would expect that now as the price has broken above this descending wedge. But I don't think this is sustainable yet, you know, I don't think so, especially as if we look on the higher time frames. You can see here on the weekly MACD especially, you can see the downward momentum. We only recently had a bearish cross. The MACD line is very high and it's just starting to come down. It's not turning around. So for me, on the higher time frame, that indicates that this should not normally support a turnaround to new all-time highs. Okay, so that is one key reason. Also, the whole wave count for Bitcoin, I'm not very confident that we're going to all-time highs from here. But importantly, you know, very important to say that it has done, it has come below the wave A. So the pattern is basically complete, but we haven't run here into the downside into the important Fibonacci levels. And a very important area for Terra Luna is this one here, the $33 level all the way down to 13. Now, I don't think we're going to see 13. That would be quite harsh, quite unrealistic. I don't think so. But I think a $33 level in another Bitcoin sell-off could be realistic. Okay, so let's see how high we get in this wave 4. A maximum should be $68. If it really goes beyond that, then that wave count needs to be looked at, would probably be invalid, might need to be looked at in terms of something different then, and we're going to address it then. But so far, I think, yeah, this is what my primary expectation would be here for Terra Luna. Also, if we have a look at the EMA ribbon, yeah, so the EMA ribbon here on the 4-hour chart was already broken. So this ribbon of exponential moving averages was already broken and is now flipped for support. Let's take a look at how it's actually looking on the daily. So on the daily, you can see this is going to act as resistance. And these EMAs here that are coming down on the daily, they are very close here to this ideal retracement level. So as I said, the $63 level. Therefore, I think the price is going to struggle to get through here. So we haven't really, even though we have broken this descending trend line and the broken out of the descending wedge, we still have a lot of resistances in front of us, especially here that EMA ribbon, the key fib level at $63. Yeah, there is Terra Luna needs to do a lot of work to really push higher. But what I really like with Terra Luna is how we handled it on this channel. Took profits here just below $100, started to dollar cost average in at these levels here. Can't remember the exact buy orders yet. At the moment, I would need to look them up, but they were triggered here somewhere in this range here, which is great. So that way, profits were taken, more Terra Luna were purchased with the budget, you know. So basically, everybody who did that as well followed me, now has more Terra Luna than before, and is equipped for a move up. But also, there are other buy orders that were set still lower, so there is still capital free for lower levels. So that's how I handle the situation here with Terra Luna, and I think that way we are all prepared for both scenarios on this channel. So we could either way, and yeah, my view is there will be another move down, but after an initial move up in line with expectation for Bitcoin, and also that we see an initial move up here, a little bit more upside, can be confirmed here also on the daily, where on the daily RSI, where we are still in the bearish range, but we're moving higher. A lot of scope still, a lot of space still until we get overbought. And on the daily MACD, you are probably printing here a bullish crossover very, very shortly, which could be seen as a buy signal. All right, that's my view on Terra Luna. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe you want to consider to join as a channel member, then you can get access to a weekly live stream. The next one is tomorrow at 5 o'clock UTC, 1700 UTC. And also you get access to Telegram, Discord, and yeah, to a fantastic community of over 800 members now. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.